If you've ever tried to lose weight after 50, you already know the struggle. You cut calories, you exercise, you follow all the rules, yet the stubborn belly fat just won't budge. Every morning, the scale seems to mock you, jeans feel tighter, energy levels are low, and no matter what you do, the fat around your waist, hips and thighs seems to have taken permanent residence. You're not alone. As we age, our bodies change. Metabolism slows down. Hormonal shifts make it harder to burn fat. Even the foods we once enjoyed without consequence can suddenly seem to stick. For many seniors, this isn't just frustrating, it's discouraging. It can feel like your body is working against you no matter how disciplined you are. But here's something most people don't realize. Your body still has a natural rhythm, even in your 50s, 60s and beyond. A rhythm that controls how fat is stored or burned, how energy is used, and how your metabolism operates day and night. And while you may feel like you've lost control over your body, there is a way to tap into this rhythm, giving your system the signal to release fat and finally let go of that stubborn weight. Tonight, I'm going to share a simple, natural bedtime ritual, one that finally gives your body the signal it's been waiting for to release stubborn fat while you sleep. No punishing diets, no endless hours at the gym, no complicated routines, just a natural science-backed method that works with your body's own rhythm. To reignite your metabolism, melt away the fat that seems impossible to lose, and help you reclaim the body, energy, and confidence you thought were gone for good. Let's begin. Dandelion root, the fat metabolism supporter. For many seniors, one of the hidden obstacles to weight loss lies in the liver. This remarkable organ is the control center for fat metabolism. It determines whether fat is burned for fuel or stored for later. But as the years go by, the liver often becomes burdened not only by age, but by decades of processed foods, medications, and environmental toxins. When the liver is sluggish, fat metabolism slows to a crawl, and weight loss becomes nearly impossible. This is where dandelion root becomes an extraordinary ally. Often dismissed as a common weed, dandelion has been used for centuries as a natural tonic, particularly for the liver. Modern research now confirms what traditional medicine long suspected. Compounds in dandelion root stimulate the liver, increasing its efficiency in breaking down fats. Here's why this matters for weight loss in seniors. A healthy, active liver produces the bile needed to emulsify fats to break them down so they can be used for energy rather than stored on your waistline. Without enough bile, fats move sluggishly through the system and the body defaults to storing them. By supporting bile flow, dandelion root unlocks fat metabolism, helping the body burn fat instead of keeping it. But there's another layer to this. As we age, fat doesn't just sit under the skin, it begins to accumulate in the liver itself, a condition known as fatty liver, which is especially common in people over 50. Fatty liver quietly sabotages metabolism, making weight gain almost unavoidable. Dandelion root helps by reducing fat buildup in the liver, keeping this vital organ clear and efficient, so it can continue doing its job as the body's fat-burning command center. And there's more. Animal and human studies suggest that certain antioxidants in dandelion root may directly suppress the formation of new fat cells. That means it doesn't just help you burn existing fat, it may also slow the creation of more. For seniors who feel like their metabolism has come to a standstill, dandelion root offers something rare, a natural way to awaken the liver, clear the pathways and restore the body's ability to metabolize fat effectively. Instead of fat lingering stubbornly in the body, it can finally be mobilized and used as fuel, even during the hours of sleep. Peppermint, the metabolic refresher. When most people think of peppermint, they think of freshness, a cooling herb used for flavor or to ease the stomach. But beneath its refreshing taste lies a deeper secret. Peppermint has the ability to stimulate metabolic function in ways that can directly support fat loss, especially in seniors. One of the quiet challenges of aging is the decline in metabolic rate. The body simply does not burn calories at the same speed it once did. This means that even if you eat the same foods in your 60s that you ate in your 30s, you may still gain weight. The difference is in how efficiently your body converts food into energy. Peppermint plays a supportive role here. Compounds in peppermint stimulate the release of certain digestive enzymes, particularly those that help break down fats and turn them into usable energy. For someone trying to lose weight, this is vital. Instead of fat being shuttled into storage, peppermint encourages your body to use it as fuel. And when this process is set in motion before bed, it can continue quietly through the night, allowing your body to burn fat more efficiently while you sleep. There's another fascinating link. Studies have found that peppermint may increase oxygen uptake and improve overall energy metabolism. While this is often discussed in the context of athletic performance, it carries profound meaning for seniors. Improved oxygen availability means cells can burn fat more effectively, even in a resting state. It's like giving your metabolism a gentle nudge to keep working, even when you're still. For seniors battling stubborn weight, this matters greatly. A slower metabolism often leaves you feeling like your body has simply stopped responding. No matter what you eat, no matter how active you try to be, the fat seems fixed in place. Peppermint helps break through this barrier, refreshing the metabolic process so that your body remembers how to use fat as energy once again. What makes peppermint particularly valuable is that it does this gently without stimulating the nervous system the way caffeine does. For older adults, harsh stimulants can disrupt sleep and strain the heart. Peppermint, however, works in harmony with the body, a subtle reminder to your metabolism to stay active, to keep burning, and to prevent fat from sitting idle. In this way, peppermint is not just a flavouring herb, it is a metabolic refresher, a natural aid that helps seniors reawaken fat-burning pathways that may have grown quiet with age. Taken before bed, it primes the body to burn fat through the night, ensuring that your rest is not just restorative, but also productive in your journey toward weight loss. Hibiscus, the fat-reducing flower. Hidden behind its deep crimson colour and delicate petals, hibiscus carries a reputation in traditional medicine as a cooling, cleansing flower. But modern science has uncovered something even more remarkable. Hibiscus may directly influence how your body stores and burns fat. For seniors struggling with weight that refuses to shift, this is an extraordinary ally. One of the greatest obstacles to fat loss after 50 is the way the body handles carbohydrates. As we age, enzymes in the digestive tract break down carbohydrates into sugar more rapidly, causing spikes in blood sugar. Each spike sends a message to the body: store this as fat. Over time, this cycle leads to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. Hibiscus contains natural compounds that slow down the production of amylase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down starch into sugar. By gently blocking this process, hibiscus reduces the amount of sugar released into the bloodstream after a meal. For someone trying to lose weight, this is powerful. It means fewer sugar spikes, lower fat storage, and more opportunity for the body to burn existing fat instead. But hibiscus doesn't stop there. Research shows that hibiscus extract may reduce the size of fat cells themselves. In clinical studies, individuals who consumed hibiscus regularly experienced measurable reductions in body weight, body fat percentage, and even waist-to-hip ratio. This means hibiscus is not only preventing new fat from being stored, but also helping shrink the fat that is already there. For seniors, where fat often accumulates around the midsection, the very area linked to higher risk of diabetes and heart disease, this effect is invaluable. It directly targets the stubborn fat that is most dangerous to health and most difficult to lose. And there's another dimension worth noting. Hibiscus is rich in specific antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds reduce inflammation within fat tissue. Why does this matter? Because inflamed fat cells are resistant to being broken down. By calming this inflammation, hibiscus makes fat cells more responsive to the body's fat-burning signals, further enhancing weight loss potential. Taken before bed, hibiscus quietly works while you sleep. It reduces the signals to store fat, makes existing fat more available to burn, and supports a slimmer waistline over time. For the senior who feels trapped in a body that stubbornly clings to weight, Hibiscus offers a natural way to finally shift the balance away from storage and toward release. It is not just a flower in a teacup, it is a scientifically supported natural fat reducer that helps restore to the body what time and age have taken away, the ability to burn fat efficiently and effectively. The spark for nighttime fat burning. As we age, one of the biggest hurdles to weight loss is a sluggish metabolism. The body doesn't burn calories as efficiently as it once did, and fat cells become more resistant to letting go of their stored energy. This is where the power of nature steps in, and few natural allies are as remarkable as ginger and lemon. Ginger is not just a warming spice, it's a metabolic activator. Science shows that ginger increases thermogenesis, which simply means it helps your body generate more heat by burning calories. For seniors, this is especially important. As metabolism slows with age, thermogenesis declines, making fat loss much more difficult. By gently increasing this process, ginger can nudge the body to burn more fat, even in a resting state, and even while you sleep. But ginger's influence doesn't stop there. It also enhances circulation, which ensures that oxygen and nutrients are delivered more efficiently to your cells. Why does that matter for weight loss? Because efficient circulation supports better fat utilization. In simple terms, it helps your body use fat as fuel rather than letting it sit stubbornly around your waistline. Then there's lemon. Too often, fat loss is stalled by an overworked liver, the very organ responsible for breaking down fat. Lemon contains compounds that stimulate liver enzymes, priming this vital organ to work more effectively. A strong liver function means fats are metabolized more efficiently, which is critical for anyone over 50 who finds that fat seems to stick no matter what they do. Together, ginger and lemon act like a spark to your system. Ginger raises the body's fat-burning furnace, while lemon clears the pathways, ensuring fat can be broken down and used for energy. For seniors struggling with a metabolism that feels like it's switched off, this duo can help turn the switch back on, allowing the body to burn fat steadily through the night. Cinnamon, the fat storage blocker. One of the great frustrations of aging is that your body seems determined to hold on to fat, especially around the belly. Even when you're eating less, even when you're walking every day, that midsection fat clings stubbornly. Why? A major reason is insulin resistance. As we grow older, our cells don't respond to insulin as efficiently as they once did. Insulin is the hormone that moves sugar out of the blood and into the cells for energy. When the cells stop listening, the body pumps out more and more insulin to compensate. But here's the problem. Insulin is not just a blood sugar hormone, it is also a fat storage hormone. High insulin levels tell the body to take the energy you eat and lock it away in fat cells, especially around the abdomen. This is why so many seniors, despite their best efforts, see their waistlines expand year after year. This is where cinnamon becomes a powerful ally. Researchers have shown that cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, which simply means it helps your cells respond better to insulin. When insulin can do its job with less effort, the body doesn't need to flood the bloodstream with excess amounts. Lower insulin means one very important thing for weight loss. Your body is finally allowed to release stored fat instead of hoarding it. But cinnamon's influence doesn't end there. Studies also suggest it slows the rate at which food leaves the stomach, keeping blood sugar more stable for longer periods. Why does this matter for seniors struggling with weight? Because every time blood sugar spikes and crashes, your body is more likely to store fat and trigger cravings. By smoothing those spikes, cinnamon helps your body stay in a fat-burning zone, not a fat-storing one. For those over 50, when metabolic flexibility declines, this becomes critical. A sprinkle of cinnamon before bed is not about flavour. It's about sending a clear message to your body. Stop storing fat, start burning it. Cinnamon, in this way, acts like a gentle switch. It turns down the fat storage signal and turns up the fat release signal, making it one of the most valuable natural tools for anyone battling the frustrating age-related weight gain that settles stubbornly around the middle. Let's now put everything together. Start with 2 cups of water in a small pot and bring it to a gentle boil. Add 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger or a few thin slices. Let it simmer for about 5 minutes. This allows the active compounds in the ginger to fully release. Add a knife teaspoon of cinnamon powder or a small stick of cinnamon. Stir gently as it infuses warmth and blood sugar balancing power into the water. Turn off the heat and add 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion root or 1 tea bag. Allow it to steep for another 5 minutes. Next, place a few fresh peppermint leaves or knife teaspoon dried into the pot. This will cool and calm the digestion, preparing the body for rest. Add 1 teaspoon of hibiscus petals or a tea bag to give the tea its deep ruby red color and gentle, heart-loving effect. Finally, stir in 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. Let them sit for 5 minutes to swell, creating a gel-like consistency that slows digestion and sustains fat burning through the night. Strain the tea into your cup and just before drinking, squeeze in the juice of half a fresh lemon. Sip it warm, slowly, almost like a nightly ritual of self-care. Why 45-60 minutes before bed? Timing is everything. When you drink this tea too close to bedtime, the natural diuretic effects of dandelion and hibiscus may cause you to wake up during the night. But when you enjoy it 45-60 minutes before sleep, it gives your body time to digest, absorb, and begin circulating these compounds while still allowing you to rest undisturbed. Ginger and cinnamon start stimulating metabolism. Dandelion and lemon begin supporting the liver. Peppermint calms the stomach and prepares the body for rest. Chia seeds expand slowly, controlling blood sugar and feeding the body through the night. Hibiscus supports blood pressure and circulation as you sleep. By the time you're ready to lay your head down, your body is primed for repair, detox, and fat burning. As powerful as this tea is, it may not be suitable for everyone. If you are on blood pressure medication or diuretics, hibiscus and dandelion may intensify the effect. Always consult your doctor. If you're on blood thinning medication, be cautious with ginger and cinnamon as they may enhance the blood thinning action. Those with gallstones or bile duct obstruction should avoid dandelion root. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid hibiscus as it can stimulate uterine activity. And finally, if you are allergic to any of these herbs or seeds, substitute them with safer options. Remember, natural remedies are powerful, but they must always be used wisely. Your body was designed with extraordinary healing potential. With the right support, even something as simple as a warm cup of tea can gently nudge your metabolism back into rhythm, calm your digestion, and help you burn fat while you sleep. Small, consistent choices like this nightly ritual can create profound changes in your health and your future. If you found value in this, I encourage you to subscribe and stay with me on this journey. Together, we'll continue uncovering the simple natural remedies that restore balance, vitality, and life, because your health is not lost, it is waiting to be reclaimed.